We are here, we are here, we are here. One is an amazing day. Everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Disclaimer, I am not a professional. Please watch these videos at your own risk. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Thank you. Okay, guys, we are marking up TEAM. Take a look at what's going on in the market. Price action candle, bearish hammer. So let's see what's going on. Price action, clearly we can see that uptrend that the market is in. Markets tagged that area of that support multiple times. We received a break and retest at this area from the previous. The market pushed up. Price action is coming from a pattern at the top, which is a single top and a retest. That's an M pattern in that area, and the market pushed down. So market is retesting the previous area it broke, which would be this area here. As we can clearly see, we have the break. Market is retesting, could be retesting, or may push all the way down. So far, as this candle being so long, it looks like a retest that can form more candles, work its way back up. So we'll see as we go down the time frame, what's going on. Headed down to the weekly time frame. Price action candle. Last candle in the market is a doji. Doji is an indecisive candle that does not know what it's going to do. So we have to wait for the next candle to form. That's going to engulf this candle to the upside. It's going to push that market up, or to the downside. That's going to push that market down, or that market can consolidate within that range of that doji until we get the breakout to the upside after the retest. Market work its way up, or we'll get the break to the bottom side, retest, market work its way down. Earlier we did identify the double bottom that was coming from in a retest. Here it shows more like a head and shoulders pattern. It's a triple top, so let's draw it out. This is the three pushes to the top. 1, 2, 3. First leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest, market push down once. Still got a few more times to go. So if that market's going to drop, we still have enough momentum from areas of highs that can push that market down further. But we'll keep walking down the market and see what we see. I'll keep our consolidation lines on the weekly time frame, headed down to the daily. Okay, so we can see that consolidation in that area when market went into that range. At the break, market came back to retest, pushed back down to that support, came to a midpoint, pushed back down to the support again, pushed that back up at that retest area, which it retested that area twice once it went inside of this range. So if this market's going to push up and break out, it could be respecting this triple. So it's more like a triple bottom in that area. This area works out well because it's a push down with the bearish candles here with this long wick. First leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest, market pushed up once. Okay, so 3 pushes down to the bottom. If you want to take this one out, that's fine. 2 pushes down to the bottom. All we're waiting for is a retest, a break, a retest for that market to push up further. Or is that market working its way down for the downtrend? And if it is, it'll be first leg, second leg. Market didn't make it back up high enough for that second and third leg. But we understand the concept, so this area doesn't count. So we go connect these pieces. First leg coming all the way down to the second leg. Market coming back for that third leg. So we're going to see if we get that break and retest, or that pattern is going to engulf that market to push that market back down. Price action, we're looking for price action to break the previous side to close out. Price action did engulf the second and last candle and a few candles on the side of those, price action candle has to break this area here. So we look for a nice closeout as we walk down the time frame to create our SR lines. We're looking for a market to break somewhere in this area here, headed down to the 4 hour. Let's take a look at what's going on. And we can clearly see price action candle is sitting directly on the SR line that we created for the resistance. Price action candle is a bullish inverted hammer. More still in the doji category, just because second last candle wick is so long that it's going to take a huge price action candle to break out this area, or it may just take multiple candles to break out this area to the upside, or for that market to come down for the downside. And if we take a look at where price is coming from, we can see that price is coming from. So this is price action. It's coming from this low over here, this area. And what we see is that first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest, market pushed up once. Okay, so market pushed up once, still got a few more times to push, and we can see market sitting at that resistance line. So is that going to be the second push for that breakout? Follow up with a few retests, or maybe one retest. Let's head down to the 3 hour time frame, take a look at what's going on in the market. Okay, market price action, bullish candle, inverted hammer, more still in the category of consolidation, side by side candles with the second to last candle and the third to last candle. Also, multiple patterns in that area. So let's draw it out what we see. So you can see markets coming from that double bottom. Let's see how many pushes that we receive to that high. So we can clearly see markets coming from that first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest 1, retest 2. So market still has about 2 more pushes to go to exhaust itself for the trend in that direction from where it came from at that low. Price action, 3 pushes to the top, 1, 2, 3. Market can't break. This is a wedge pattern. Connect the wicks, connect the bodies. We can see price bouncing back and forth inside of that wedge pattern. So all we do is waiting for the final breakout to the top side or downside, or it'll just continue to consolidate sideways. Set 2 hour time frame, price action, doji, second last candle, dojis, third to last candle, side by side, fourth last candle, broke up a little inch from the third to last candle, or right below the third to last candle, showing that the market did do 2 pushes to the top, at 2 retests, so market's at maybe like a second level high. Still got to figure out what's going on as we walk down further. Headed down to the weekly time frame. Now we can clearly see that break and retest of that area. Market broke the resistance, came back to retest. Now what we're looking for is that engulfing pattern to see that market's going to push that market up. Or we'll get that engulfing pattern to that downside. It's going to push that market down. But be careful, guys. The market may not come all the way back down to the low. Think about price action, high, low. Think about midpoint here. Market can stop at that midpoint. We may have to take a look at what's going on there or it does do what it do. Headed down to the 45-minute price action candle doji, 1 hour, 45, and then the same thing. Identifying the same thing, dojis, 30 minutes as well, doji. Price 15-minute time frame, price action, bullish, inverted hammer, engulfing the previous side. Could be pushing the market up. Definitely price action did engulf the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth, ninth, and 10th candles, and maybe a few more. That's going to push that market up. So market's coming from some type of first leg, second leg, third leg, pushing up for that fourth leg so far. Also, price action is near the break and retest of the resistance line that is currently above. Headed down to the 1 hour, we can see a clear break. Candle on the opposite side, maybe in some type of resistance here for that market to come back for a retest to push up further. If not, that market is going up. Straight bullish candles. Headed down to the 3-minute time frame. Market's working its way up. Price is above, body is above body. Wick is above wick. Market's working its way up. Now we're on a 1-minute time frame. Market's hitting that area resistant. Spiked up once, came back to retest, spiked up twice. So as the market goes on in time today, we'll see a break and retest in that area. Thank you.